The stage is finally set, and here we go. Super Bowl 57 is underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. First down. Branch. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He's at the 30.
Oh, my God.
10, 5, and all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Broncos are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A first carry here for Kene Nwangu. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
And get blocked one time.
That he thought about, Brandon, and he had to, and he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed, and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before.
He played that too, though, like
losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things, and then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
4th down, here's Jackson. Got his man, that's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Throw left side is complete on the...
Come on, phone number. Yeah.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Jackson apparently a little unsure of things, so he'll call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going to look end zone here for Cooper. Touchdown, Packers. Amari Cooper, 34 yards. And And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this Super Bowl at 7.
And he shows some mobility there, getting outside of the tackles, moving to the right, making a nice play.
Yeah, he had the whole field in front of him and was able to actually throw it about where he was looking, right? He said he moved to the right, had his vision there, and put a nice pass into the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Parker, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Another try after the first down sack. Lock. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing now is Lock. He's going to air one out. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Home for a Broncos score. A great play there. 81 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson. Up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
This man got 94 speed. Like 95 man.
McPherson on to kick this one away.
Fucking post.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone is not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. On the give is Nwangu. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43. Jackson. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. To throw again on second down. Jackson drops this off with Nwangu. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Going for it all. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 29 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. The extra point splits the uprights, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
From the 30 on second down, Locke. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out, and the Packers pick it up. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And that is going to skip out of bounds. So a break there for sure. They'll hold on to the possession at the 5-yard line. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. Second down and goal. Jackson.
Oh, no.
Looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
He got back over there so fucking fast, bro.
It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They fake the handoff. Now Locke. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Oh, that
Tight ends
was
just
so
use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
On 2nd and 9, Locke. That's into the hands of Khalif Raymond. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a handoff out of the gun. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That's a strong pickup
Fuck
right there
up
on
those
first
defense.
down. And as this
Okay,
drive
okay,
goes
okay.
on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
That's a good move.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. To throw it is Locke.
What the
Right in, that's
fuck is
complete.
that? Like,
Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Locke. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
2nd and 4. Here's a give running left. It's Cohen. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Here's Locke to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Jabril.
Able to get there and pick it. And the
Jabril.
going to take over once again, and they'll have it at the
Ooh, that's a good ass pick,
Charles,
boy.
not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Two minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now Jackson on first down. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Jackson now. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Handoff here to Nwangu. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here, eluding the pressure right. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Jackson. He's got the first down here inside the 30 and down to the 28-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And it's a Packers touchdown. A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Packers have moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On second and a couple. Lock. Escaping the pressure right. Looking sideline, incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Third and 2, Lock's going to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening.
Touchdown! Eric Ebron in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A
final shot before half for Locke. Flush to his right. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Caden Stearns. And will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So it's halftime here on Sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson being chased out left. And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson can really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead. This is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Here's Jackson to throw. That is caught by Lamb. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now it's Jackson. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. To throw is Jackson. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
GG, bro. get.
What is what?
Yeah, that sausage and spaghetti though, baby. On point.
You said what?
Sausage and spaghetti on point.
Thanks. I got it from my mom.
Like that.
And it's the way I made the meat this time. I did it differently.
To go.
Huh?
If you go.
I put I use red peppers, green peppers, and onion, and garlic. And then I put the meats all in there together, and instead of just like sauteing them, I let them basically stew. Like I put the top on it and let it cook like basically stewed. And then instead of draining the meat before I put it in the spaghetti, I just poured it all in the sauce.
That's smart.
Thanks. I still got half a can of sauce, and I'll probably put it in there and let it sit on the stove. Because we don't have no more food. So if we're going to eat that spaghetti till
Tell
it's
her,
gone.
yeah, we ain't finna let out. It's so good, I don't know.
Because we don't have nothing else. And I have like $70 to make it.
Got zero.
Right. So I shouldn't even have got that food with picture yesterday. I should have went in there and spent 79 cents and got the cup of ice cream. I had to have that food. It just feels so good.
It's just like, come here. Come here. Bring that mouth here.
It was good.
And who you gonna get a catch?
And it's still 2 pieces of garlic toast. I guess I could make that with the spaghetti for dinner. It's still half a sausage too, so maybe I can cut that up.
Put some more in there.
Yeah.
Say no more.
And like refresh the spaghetti with the sauce.
I make a nigga quit so fast, bro.
asked us today about an induction day. How early would you want to get induced?
This
She offers
weekend.
one for next week. Would you take it for next week?
It's you. I'm free. I'm good for whenever. When do you want to get induced?
Today. Shit.
So say as soon as
As
possible.
soon as possible. I just don't want to be pregnant any more than
The due date, goddamn.
3 weeks today. Oh, that's retiring? That's retiring? The coach?
Yeah.
Why would you have to retire the coach?
Cause this league over.
Oh.
I just won this league, so I'm relieving. They gonna delete them too. Now I got one more playoff I gotta do. After that one, we're making one more final league. And if that bitch die, I won't have no more franchise to play in. So I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. Take care of my baby.
Yeah, I did.
Well, I got these two leagues, but I feel like they gonna die soon.